Ekene m unu enyi. Ekene m unu enyi. Ọmụnwa Ogene Ogbunike, onye dị in charge media, publicity na coordination ife gbasara inauguration ndị iyom Ogbunike a na-akwado ime na December 30, 2024. Ife nji wee tinye vidio a bụ ka unu kirie vidio a. Onye ọbụla agbagola ọdụ n'Ogbunike, onye ọbụla bụ iyom ka ọ fụ ka ekike ndị iyom na-adị. Ndị ọdụ nwere ekike eji malụfa n'ala Igbo. Nke a ya ma dị iche. Ile vidio anya ịfụ one or two things ị nwere ike ịmụta n'ihe gbasara ekike ịgba ọdụ, ndị gba ọdụ na ndị iyom. On the 30th of December 2024 ka unu na-abịa n'obi Ogbunike na town hall ka onye ọbụla gbaa mbọ fụ na ekike ya n'ọdị n'usoro etu o kwesịrị.
Alright, welcome back. Nọ na-ekene m unu. Ọ na-asị ka nwere asụsụ Igbo tata gbasoo nya maka na anya bụ onyonyo bụ vidio nji wee bido na mbido, mana m ga na-asụgwa anyị from the beginning. Nya bụ onye bịara sụọ nnekwu Igbo linne. Wee sị na ya bụ ndị be anyị a na-achọkwa ife a na-achọ ka a na-akụzikwala ụmụ anyị na anyị kwesịrị ị na-asụ asụsụ anyị maka na onye bụ ife ji mara anyị. Ọ na-asị n'Igbo ekene m unu ya lieno nwano wee na-asị na ụmụ ya azụkwa unu anyị zụsịkwa n'ụmụ azụ anyị maka na onye zụsịa nwa azụ ya. Ọ na-asị kedu nke unu mee. Anyị abatago n'ọnwa mba, ọnwa dị egwu. Ụfọdụ na-afụtaba ọnwa mba mgbe ụfọdụ dịka ọnwa ọnwụnwa mana onye maalụ Chineke, onye maalụ chi ọ na-efe na-afụtadịba ọnwa mba dịka ọnwa mgbe eji ekene Chineke maka na ọ yarapụ ife niile na nchịkọta ife niile mere n'afọ wee blọg iji nye Chineke ekene si adaalụ si onye nwanyị n'imela maka na ekene onye na nke o mere ometa ọzọ ekenekwa na onye gwọrọ abacha mbọsị ọzọ gwọrọ ụgba debe. Ọ na-asị kedu nnukwu unu mee ndị ọma njem ọnụ ndị mana fa na-adị mma kenu ka o si adị nnọnụ. Alright, welcome back on today's edition. As it be, like I always tell you, kụtụ aka na share button there, ịkụtụkwa aka na like button, ịkụtụkwa aka na subscription n'ọkwa na ya maka na ọ gidigidi bụ ugwu eze n'ofe osisi ara emekọ n'ọfịa n'ọkwa anọdụla amụma o wee see n'ọkwa na ya ọkwanụ nga nya ka ibu ji ali ugwu. Ọ na-afụ gị ekene m unu wee na-asị ya dịkwuru nwoke mma dịlụ nwaanyị mma sị na ya bụ ngụ anyị ji eko na ya bụ ngụ ama nkwanarịkwa n'anyị bụ ezigbo ngụ si na onye kokwanụ n'aka nri okote mana aka ekpe ekene m unu bụ ndị ọma. Ọ na-asị unu welcome back na this wonderful channel where we dey bring you na back-to-back update and information as e dey hot. In case you have not liked or even comment, kindly do so because your support e dey do us tinini for body. Alright, yesterday in Umuchu, it was a very tough one for the people who live in that particular environment of that Umuchu. Where the boys, actually entered, burnt cars and the rest of them. And I'm looking at the cars. They say that car na for inside person compound. It was inside someone's compound where the car was burnt. The man is a policeman, and the boys even blocked the road and every other thing that happened there. A lot of people are asking questions. Again, I'm again, Umuchu. Some people say, Umuchu, they on fire. Oh. But we will carry our Nyokopus telescopia. Put it there. We can see what they happen. I posted that video yesterday. If you know, see am, watch am. No, because I no go post am today. So if you still want watch that video, go back to that video where I post yesterday. Where I write Anambra something something. You go see say another video be that. Now where something happen. Now wetin happen for Umuchu na in that video carry. When I send the bike, I just want nwayọ ka ịnyịnya ubu ji ali n'ugwu. No nwayọ n'ọnya bụ ife nna ya ọnụ biko nu. Maka na ewelụsịa ya ọkụ egbukwa anụ n'iwe elie m isi. Ewelu m iwe gbue elie m isi ndị be anyị nụ. When I sky ewelu ya nwayọ. Maka na nwayọ ka eji alacha ofe dị ọkụ. When I say ndị na-etinyekwa n'aka enwe n'ofe. Ka ewepụ ya. Onye na-etinye aka enwe n'ofe wepụ. Otinye aka enwe n'ofe kaba nna alụ wepụ because this is our fatherland, our motherland. We don't have another place. And in the bid of fighting for freedom, we will not destroy it. That's not how things are done. You know, we can't destroy the land we are fighting for. Rather, we use wisdom. Diplomats. We have to be diplomatic. Everything should be diplomatically. So that what you are looking for, the white man will not, because everything has law. Everything has rules and regulations. They are written there in the United Nations Constitution. Every action has its consequences. So I think that in this issue of the struggle, I think those who are working under the ground should somehow know how they are doing things, because this land is our father's land. So the people who are doing things should not be there to destroy the structures or maim the structures. The structures should be there because if those structures are destroyed, it has the detriment of Ndi Igbo themselves. Means that the people are losing down. So for Ndi Igbo to get to where they are going, they have to maximize population power, maximize their economic power, maximize their time to be able to get to where they are going. Because if you come to Ali Igbo, Ndi Igbo have great economic power, even though that the Yorubans and the Hausas, the Fulanis, they have the political power that could frustrate Ndi Igbo's economic power. A lot of strategies, a lot of parameters were put in place, not just because those parameters were needed, but just because those who are in power felt that they could, they could release their masked tribalistic weapon that they have built. These tribalistic missiles, that makes, one to make sure that one goes down. But in a 3-republic state, or should I call it a 4-republic state, because if you look at the main people that were main known people, you see the Igbos, the Hausas, and Yorubas. But in the politics of Nigeria, people don't know that the Fulanis play a big role when it comes to the Nigerian politics. Forget about Niger Delta and Southeast. Even though the Niger Delta, in the political sphere, Nigeria political sphere, Niger Delta have recorded a big record. They have broken a big record with Goodluck Jonathan. Immediately after Umaru Musa Yar'Adua passed away, Goodluck Jonathan took in as vice. After as vice, he took in as the president. So you could see that the South have benefited a lot. Even people like Amechi them then, they benefited a lot from the Nigerian economy, of which such opportunity has not been given to any Igbo man in this country. Such opportunity has not been given to any Igbo man. When Nnamdi Azikiwe was a president, it was even just a ceremonial office, because that time Nigeria was running a parliamentary system of government. It was parliamentary. So the office of the president then was just a ceremonial office that contains nothing. The office of the president then was a ceremonial office. It was the prime minister who have the proper power in that system of government. So it was just a kind of gameplay, putting this one as he's fronting it, and the other one is the one who has the authority. It's a strategy game. You could see that the game was properly strategized. But come to those days independence, Nnamdi Azikiwe was one of those that played the key role of 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 the he played the key role that brought Nigeria to independence. But when the independence came, the game played against him, and he himself was just also looking at as Igbo man. Of course, one thing people don't know about Igbo people is that Igbo man is very patriotic in nature. He wants peace. He wants development. Igbo man wants to live in a comfortable place. So wherever you find an Igbo man, once he's making his money, the next thing he will try to do is to give himself a comfort. That's how Igbo man is wired. Meanwhile, other tribes are not wired that way. For example, let me use the Hausas for example. An Hausa man can guard dollars on his waist and he's still in his small place. He doesn't even care. That is not even his business. A Yoruba man also can live in a place for a long time without bringing any development. You will not see him build a house there. He will just leave that place he's living. But an Igbo man, once he makes it, the next thing he start looking towards is the peace of that environment. That's why you see that where a lot of Igbo people are, you hardly see violence. It is always cool. Always cool because it's in their blood to enjoy cool era. It's not even in this recent time that we are now seeing the issue of kidnapping and the rest of them because of people are now greedy. Our people are now becoming greedy. What was not in our blood, what was not in our tradition. Ndị Igbo's competition are with hard work. It's not about terrorism. No, all these things that are happening in Al Igbo now are foreign to Ndị Igbo. Because before, I could remember when I was small, I am still a young boy. But when I was quite little, very, very little, you hear the issues of maybe BH and the rest of them, ISWAP and the rest of it. You see news and papers, what is happening in the Middle East. So maybe if you watch BBC, Al Jazeera, that's where you see those kind of things. They are not traditional within the Igbo. It is just recent something. It is just recent that some of these things started happening in Igbo. Meanwhile, I want to drop you a video now where we say you go watch. This video now for one village like that, they say they be Ndi Okozo. Make I drop the video and I'll go explain to you.